What is up, guys? It is Brett here, and I'm back with another video. It has been a while, but you know what? Work has been crazy this year just as a whole, so yeah, content creation has slowed down a little bit, but hey, I'm back with another video, and today we got some graded jungle holo sets to just go over, really. I sent this in, I don't know, 4 months ago to TGA. I'm going to leave like their link in the description below. If I forget, then sorry, I guess. But yeah, I got, oh man, so many cards. I got the entire 1999 Jungle Holo set graded. And I'm super excited about this because I have been waiting for this for a long time. These cards, for the most part, have looked pretty solid. Like I said in my previous video, and what I look for, whenever it comes down to the holos, I'm going to kind of like scratch up here because of the stuff here. But I look for a clean holo on the cards before I submit them. Even if centering's off by a little bit or there's some edging, I don't know. I'll still send it in. I just want clean holos for my collection. And we got 16 to go through today. And I'm currently working on buying Fossil. I got 9 of the 15, I think it is, or 10 of the 15. It's either 9 or 10. But I'm getting close to finishing Fossil up, and that's going to get sent out for grading. So that's up next after this, whenever that gets done. But I'm done waiting. I'm ready to go on with this. So here we are, back at this again. Last time I did this, we did the base set. Is that like a smudge or whatever on here? Yeah. Okay. So we got the holographic Clefable to start this one off. Card number 1. Jungle was a small set, only 64 cards. You don't get that nowadays. We get like 300 card sets or whatever it is. It's insane. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this. And this is going to be, I guess, a grade as well. When I see this, I can see like top to bottom maybe a little off on centering. And on the back, is that stuff all over? Yeah. I probably should have wiped the cards down like before anything because they were in boxes and all that fun stuff. But overall, does not look too bad. So I'm going to guess this is going to get an 8.5. And let's see, I chose the gold label because all the normal typing cards, I'm just going to do gold label. I don't want too much white on the holo, or not the holo, but the label. It goes well with it. So I'm going to guess 8.5. It is a... boom, 8.5. Starting off strong. I have to like put all these over here. It's crazy. Come on, stop sticking to everything. Whatever, okay. So yep, first grade, 1999 Jungle Clefable in the gold label here. 8.5, that's off to a good start. These normal typing cards are notoriously bad for grading. It is awful. You could breathe on the holo as soon as you pull it out of the pack and it just, yeah, has scratches all over it, but I'm satisfied with an 8.5. I think my base grade is going to be like 7.5 plus, and I'll be happy. And if there's anything underneath it, I'll probably have to resubmit one eventually, buy one, who knows. But yeah, 8.5, off to a good start. Let us move on to the next one here. Up next, we got card number 2, Electrode. I think if I remember correctly on this one, it did have a little, like, bend. There's no creases or anything. Holo looks good. Oh, let me see if I get this on the camera. I doubt it. Come on. But a little bit of whitening right there. Oh, I guess that was... okay, that may be in the card. Oh, no, this is on the packaging. It's inside. Oh well. But this one I was not too confident on, but hey, the holo itself, it was clean. I'm going to give this an 8. I think I did yellow? No, I did gold on this one as well, so it goes pretty well. So I gave it an 8. Ooh, it's actually an 8.5? Okay, okay. You know what? I'm happy with that. So far, 2 for 2 in terms of, what I look for. I would love 10s like across the board, but I know it's not realistic unless I just go buy PSA 10s and go get them reslapped here. But you know what? I'll take this. An 8.5 on the Electrode. Not bad at all. Next up, the Flareon. Easily like my favorite holographic on here. I don't know what it is, but that rainbow hitting the light and everything is so good. Now when I got this, I'm gonna say this is a 9.5. This one was super good, like centering, no whitening on the edges, well, maybe a tiny bit, but 9.5. I'm gonna say this is a 9.5. I am probably overshooting it, but hey, you'll never know. Got the nice red label on the Flareon holographic. Come on, 9.5. I mean, I'll take a 10. Oh wow, really an 8.5? I guess there was something on the holographic part of it that I didn't see, because you had to get under a microscope to see some of the things in here. But you know what? 8.5 on a Flareon, I'll take it. And let me tell you, it takes me months to buy these cards. Not because I can't afford all at once, but just because I am super picky when it comes to it. Like I said, this has to look good. On top of that, the centering has to be somewhat decent. I'm not going to buy like anything where it's like, you know, 10 on one side and 90 on the other. But okay, 3 8.5s in a row. Next up, we got the Jolteon. This one was another one that was pretty solid when I got it. Centering may be off slightly left or right, so I'm going to give this one... I mean, should the theme of this thing be like 8.5? I'm gonna say this is a 9. I'll give it a 9. Alright, let's see what we got here. Come on. Nice gold label on that. Come on, give me a 9. Another 8.5, okay. Whew, that is crazy. So far we've got... Let me put that in there. So far we have gotten 4 8.5s in a row. You know what, not complaining. That's less cards to resubmit down the road. I wonder what the case was with this one. This one's... I mean, I know centering left or right was a little wonky, but yeah. But okay, I'll take that. I will take that. Up next we have Kangaskhan. I had to shoot low because the centering is off left to right. I think there was like one scratch on the holo after I got it, which is not ideal. And then centering is off a little bit left to right on this side as well, so I'm just gonna give this one like a 7.5. That's my guess. Got the nice gold label on it. Let's see, 7.5. Oh, okay. It got an 8. Wow, that's actually surprising. An 8 on the Kangaskhan. You know what? I'm not going to complain. I think the holo was actually pretty solid. It was just centering left to right on basically back of the front to back. But you know what? An 8 on Kangaskhan. That's higher than I thought it was going to be. I will take it. Alright, next up we got Mr. Mime. Obviously, centering is way off on this one. But the holographic was pretty nice. I'm going to give this one an 8 as well. Actually, I would say 7.5. There was a little bit of whitening on here. I mean, the holo was good. It was just centering and the whitening, which is kind of eh. But alright, I got purple for it, so I'm going to say this is like 7. Yeah, I'm going to go 7.5. It is also an 8. You know, shout outs to me. I'm doing pretty good on this. Not in terms of guessing, but in terms of looking at the card and thinking that's good enough. I mean, I knew the centering was off on this one. Still submitted it, but like I said at the beginning, holo is what I care about the most. I don't want it to look like a scratch-off ticket. And honestly, one of my favorite Pokemon, Mr. Mime. I love it. But there we go. There it is, Mr. Mime. Graded at an 8, higher than I thought, so I will take it. Up next, we have Nidoqueen. Centering, okay, this one's off left to right as well, but it's not as bad as the Mime. This probably could pass, like it's a 40 to 60 ratio. And then down here, nothing too crazy. Maybe a little bit of whitening like right down here at the bottom right. But overall, I'd say it's pretty solid. I guess for the theme of the video, I'll give it an 8.5 and go from there. So Nidoqueen. Hey, nailed it. 8.5 on the Nidoqueen. This is already looking better than my base set grading. Like, most of them were 7.5 plus. There's a few that dipped into like 6s, and we're not going to talk about Clefairy. But okay, 8.5 on the Nidoqueen. I love it. Such a good card. I really miss these holos from back in the day. So much better than what we got now. But alright, moving on to, what's this, card number 8? Yeah, card number 8. We got good old Pidgeots. So it's a little tricky to tell. I think centering those top bottom off, but holo look clean. Yeah, it's super good. A little bit of whitening on here, but actually nothing too crazy. I'm gonna give this an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. The good old gold label on here. So card number 8 in set is gonna get an 8. Oh, it actually got a 7.5. I mean, it rounds up to an 8, so sure. I know it's not how the grading scale works, but sure. Okay, so the lowest grade goes to the Pidgeot here. I mean, it's still at my standards, which is fine. As long as it's above a 7. 7.5, I'll be happy with it. Plus, I really love the artwork on this one. Alright, I will take that. I will take it. Moving on to card number 9, we got a Pinsir here. Ooh, which one do I give this? I kind of want to say this could be an 8. Centering is a tad bit off, top, bottom, left, right a little bit. Holo is clean as always, as you know, that's usually what I look for. Trying to remember to put the holo in the light a little bit so we can see it. So, there's that. Okay. I'm going to say it's an 8. What label did I do? Green? Yeah, green label. Alright, here we go. Give me an 8. Hey, perfect. 8. So I'm like, what, 3, 4, 9 in this? So I'm batting 333. I'll take it. But okay, yeah. Graded an 8, as I expected. Man, I really love these old artworks. Ooh, and one of the good ones coming up as well. Good old Scyther. Good old Scyther. I don't know what it is about this holo design, but it's so good. Yeah, trying to show it all off. There we go. And going on the back, there is some whitening at the top right. So I'm gonna, ooh, and at the bottom left a little bit. I forgot about this one. I'm gonna say 7.5. So you got the Scyther. It's going 7.5. Oh, I got a 6.5. No, I'm gonna have to find another Scyther down the road. Yeah, okay. So the holo was clean, at least from what I could see. Who knows what was under the microscope, but it looks good on my side. But yeah, I think the centering and the whitening really gave it a big hit. But you know what? 6.5, it's not a 3.5 like Clefairy was, so I cannot complain. Oh man, Clefairy was awful. Alright, on to the next one. We have good old Snorlax. Card number 11 in the set. Oh man. This was kind of tricky. I kind of want to say centering is off. I mean, always is. Such a classic card. I love this. See if the light will pick it. Ooh, okay. That's a good angle. Kind of tricky. I will say, I mean, a little bit of whitening down there. Maybe like the tiniest speck down here. I'm gonna give this an 8. That's my guess. Come on. Give me that 8 or higher. Boom. Okay. I got an 8. Which is good. This was one of the last cards I purchased because it was so hard to find. It was all scratched up and everything, like every single one I saw. And of course the scratches that you see are like on the thing itself, not the card. But you know what? I will take an 8. I will take an 8 any day. Alright, up next, Vaporeon. Now this is a tricky one. I think there was something on the holo. Kind of hard to tell. Centering is like pretty good on this one. The backs of it, there's a little bit of stuff, something on the card like right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna give this an 8 as well. Come on, be an 8 or higher like your other evolution friends. Ah, 7.5. Close. Close. But it is in my standards, so I'll take it. Such a good card. Man, these artworks are like so simple back in the day. I love them. Alright. I will take this. Okay. 7.5. I thought it was a little bit better, but you know what? I'm not the professional grader here. That's these guys here at good old The Grading Authority. Alright, up next, we got card number 13, and that is the Venomoth. Probably one of the last ones I purchased. It does have a little hollow bleed down there at the bottom, and we have a little bit up there at the top right. But overall, it was some whitening on the edge too. I'm gonna say this is 7.5. Good old Venomoth. Okay, 7.5. Still, everything has passed so far except for Scyther, which is a whole lot better than base set already. Can't speak too soon though. I still got 3 more to go. But yeah, 7.5. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, up next we got Victory Bell. Yeah, I know top bottom was way off on centering. Maybe a little bit on left to right. Holo looked clean though. A tad bit of whitening down here. Come on, camera, pick it up. There we go. But overall, not a bad card. Centering's off top bottom here too. So with that, I'm gonna say this is gonna get an 8. Come on, Victory Bell. Give me something higher than 8. 8.5? Thank you. So near 9 on this one. I will take it. Vintage is pretty tough to grade, but honestly, if I could aim for anything higher than 7.5 or higher, I'll be happy. So okay, shout out to Victory Bell for passing with flying colors here. Up next, card number 15, Vileplume. This one was tricky. I mean, I know centering's off, big time. But the holo side of things, pretty sure I did not see anything wrong with this. The slider's doing a good job at actually getting a closer look at it. No whitening from what I could tell, which is pretty good. So I kind of want to say this is going to be an 8.5, just because of centering. All right, let's see. As expected, 8.5. All right, so like I said, only got the Scyther is the only one that is below my standards. Still happy to have it, but it could be better. So I know once I finish upgrading like every Wizard of the Coast set, I'm going to have to go back and just look at some of the stuff that could have been graded better and potentially send them out for grading again. But yeah, there we go. 8.5 on the Vileplume. It's pretty solid. And on to the final card here. Will this Wigglytuff bring in a 10? This is like the first card I purchased of the set. I feel like that there is a chance. Like from what I see in the holo, there's nothing wrong. Centering looks pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit off top bottom. Same on the back. Maybe left to right a little bit. So I'm hoping for a 10. It's probably going to get a 8.5 or a 9, but I'm just going to guess 10 just because, you know what? Why not? It's the final card. Let's see what we get. Come on. Give me that 10. 7.5? What in the world is wrong with this one? There's got to be something in the holo that we can't see. I mean, from my side over here, like I said, it looked good. I mean, we can't say that right away because, you know, they do go under the microscope and everything. I mean, like, it's still above my standard here, so I'm not complaining. I just thought this would get a little bit higher. But like I said, not complaining. So there we go. All jungle cards have been graded now. So up next, like I said, I got Fossil to send out sometime in the future. I got like 5 or 6 more cards to go on that one. Of course, I got to find a good Lapras, and that's impossible to find. What else am I missing? Hitmonlee. Oh, the Gengar. Gengar's pretty tough to find. So, you know what? Overall, with all these grades on these ones, pretty much all of them, like I said, were up to my standards except for the Scyther. The Scyther got a 6.5, and if I only had to buy like one card to regrade and pretty much like try to get to my standards, I'm not complaining. So that was pretty good. I will take these grades. So there we go. And that is it for all the jungle grades there. Oh man, that set took forever to find, finish, and then of course a few months it took to send out and get back in. So there it is. The entire jungle set. So can't really zoom out, and this is like up close, so you know I'm just not gonna worry about it. But I do thank you guys for watching this video. It's nice to do this again. Like I said, work has just been crazy this year. There's been mandatory overtime like basically all year long. And of course I was working until 9 o'clock my time because, you know, my people are in Arizona and they had to adjust my schedule according to that. And on top of that, we went forward an hour and they stayed the same. So yeah, schedule got moved around, but I just recently got it changed back to where I get out at 7:30. So, you know, coming in 11 o'clock in the morning, leaving at 7:30 unless there's overtime. And that's fine. So I'm hoping to get back on track with streaming soon. When this video goes up, it'll be Monday is the planned date for this. So hopefully this week alone, I can start getting back on the shiny hunting streams, just build everything back up again, and just push forward, you know, for the next 4 months before Scarlet and Violet comes out. That's just crazy. 4 months from now. So I got a lot of shinies to get to, you know, catch up to all that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. It was nice doing this again. I do, as always, I do thank you guys for watching this. Yeah, like I said, just keep an eye on the streams. My link will be in the description below for Twitch and all that fun stuff. I'm going to put the Grading Authorities link in there too if you want to submit your own cards and get, you know, labels like these. They're really nice. Modern, vintage, you name it. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.